Welcome to East Lansing and the home of the Michigan State Spartans. Spartan Stadium, a.k.a. the Woodshed. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Baylor Bears, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan State Spartans. EA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Bears will kick this deep to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out.
Basically, he called him a chatty patty.
Strong job on the coverage team.
He's like, you're a woman, you're a chatty patty. You're talking about a man that's not even in the room. So then he goes on to that shit. A few minutes later, he was like, I think you're gay. He was like, man, you got nothing. You never had said nothing bad about this. He said, is that a pair of plain shirt? He's like, see, you're gay. He said, wait. He said, I thought Swain just said, don't talk about other men if they're not here. He said, don't interrupt me. He said, but I know him. He said, no, you used to know him.
This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams.
Yeah, because like they were like trying to get that shot up, and they shot him and kept on getting that thing. He said he just started a new record label called
I just love this kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered this way.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, dude, so, when he first started calling the game, he's like, yeah, I think you're broke.
This game's over. Play action call here by this offensive coordinator. Oh, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this,
he said, yeah, all right, you got it, I'm broke.
Finds room to the 30. He's all the way to the end zone. Touchdown.
Oh, nigga, then he was like, yo, you're big. He said, you're big. He said, my big homie is right here. You see him? He told me how to be a man. He said, your big homie really winning. She put you on. He said, yeah. And this female. He said, that man. And then he I don't trust you. That's why I don't be around you. He said, nigga, you out there with a dude. I go say, no, that's different. Oh, okay.
It's Hudson. He's tackled at the 25.
Nigga said he's a chairman of Revolt. And basically, he can buy it soon. Revolt, that shit that Diddy had helped build. But, I just got
design quarterback run. He shreds the tackle.
I don't know why Dane is doing anything.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Gotta be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Scanning the field, it's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. He fires the throw. He's intercepted. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Gets the first and still running. They finally bring him down. First down from the 15.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Spartans.
Hey, Chris, the threat of these receivers to the outside really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end, makes a great throw for that touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson.
Man.
And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Close to the tight end. He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, that is the quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
Quarterback still with the football.
Man, you
Stock right there at the line. No gain.
take his head off.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Important second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Using his legs, it's Marshall. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Ball handed to the running back.
Like I said, he fall asleep. Help with self-destruct.
The Baylor's looking to take advantage of this red zone trap.
Go to sleep, man.
Now they'll run it on the draw.
I would.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound.
He's going to be over
It's
doing
really
work. He's just
solid defense on that.
Take a nap.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone.
It's like a bit, nigga.
Back to throw. It's Russell. Looking for his big tight end. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
They take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So they'll pass off the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defense will make the stop.
They got it. I feel sworn they fucking updated the shit to the quarterback starting to fumble, man.
So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, can I get some wear and tear at least?
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Bears. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
First and 10 now for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Catch later down the left side, an explosive play. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Finds a man downfield. It's a big game.
Come on.
Oh, he hits it out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the Spartans begin a new series here, first and 10. He's going to hand this off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Get over my carry.
Hands off to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Like I said.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Bringing it out, it's Hudson. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, but he left it in the end zone.
He'll find a way to put Dave in
Comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He gets loose. First down, looking for more now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball.
Never again.
I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Yeah, I think so too.
A completion makes it second and medium. Here's that defense shifting again. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Dropping back, it's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football. Roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh,
Son of a
bitch! Catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Pure runners, fucking throwing dots.
Extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Single back takes the handoff. Again moves the ball out near the 25.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Keeping it on the ground here. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Grab near the sticks. It's Marsh. Breaks clear in open space. One down. The game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's
dropped right to the nigga's hand. Why the fuck did you run up there in the first place?
Brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. He keeps it on a design run. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Shifting around Gets into the clear. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
To the air, it's Russell. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy
house call, Robert, ball hawk. He has it all.
The Bears will line up to punt it away.
Trying
to kick it away, helping his team with field
this
position.
Nigga just dropped. Oh.
Choosing to return the punt. And the returner is brought down. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime.
Wait, so they didn't make a change of team? They kicked him off the lead?
Running back takes the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of
nothing. He was just winning.
Pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Caught by the receiver. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Spartans come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here.
Yeah, that's all you have to do is get better. Right.
He escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before
I'm about
halftime.
to say, man, they might be just trying. Yeah, I was about to say that in the chat, but I was like,
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal.
Y'all
Trying
might
to
be
get
just
3
trying.
before halftime. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded over
That
the
is
up.
crazy.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Well, that's a lead for take him. I mean, you see how he be bitching on, oh, y'all niggas have to play the game.
And the Spartans will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
What does nigga say? Nigga, fuck y'all niggas, I know.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Gets some space around the 30.
Oh, they booted him?
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Yeah, I think he has Miami. That's not like they're a good team. I mean, it's not like they're Bama or fucking Georgia or something.
Defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's past the marker and still going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Caught behind the line. It's King. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. It's a 2-yard
It's
gain.
always funny in Philadelphia over Seinfeld. Let me guess, Cheers is fucking top 10.
This is the 6th play on the drive.
The Franklin guys, man.
He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Okay.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bears. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Extra point puts him in front by 1. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
They just ended it.
He's going to return it from the end zone.
Mid-season finale.
17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And they never fucking cut it.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. What are you doing?
Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the handoff. As the first down,
Michael!
Going.
Oh, that's just funny.
First down spotted at 38.
Big runs like
That
this are just
one is, I think, the
demoralizing for a
fucking
defense. It's one
fire
thing to give
escape
up big plays over
episode.
your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this,
I mean, that fucking
really
skit where this
affects the
nigga was an
team's
Asian
mental
nigga,
psyche and
bro.
their confidence. And you start to see some missed tackles following the play
That
like
nigga
this.
said, oh, I'm glad you never see color. He said, this is oh my God. Yeah, little Asian kids and everything, bro. Come
Second
on,
down
bro.
after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play
Pick me up,
wide,
take me
but
with you.
still
You're too
be
heavy.
solid at the line of
Fucking
scrimmage, not
70
give up big run
pounds.
plays.
I'll come back for you.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground.
Motherfucker threw the cap, motherfucker. Yo, whatever came down. Oh my yo.
4 down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
That nigga on Jim's head, nigga. They couldn't do shit.
On the run, it's Marshall. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. We reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Powering through it. Legs still trying.
Come on now. This nigga's quarterback is
They
just breaking all
finally
these
stop
fucking
him
tackles.
out before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the point after is good. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
They're going to run it. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Movement here from the tight end. Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense operating from the pistol. And they'll use the ground game here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Near the sticks. It's Marsh. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it with a first down at the 47.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move now. After all, that looks deep left. It's caught at 25, and he's still going. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a 1-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, this is too big of a moment in the game to be able to take a sack like this for this offense. Coming off a huge gain. Critical time, and then to go backwards like that. Interested to see how they'll respond here.
Throwing off play action. The pocket breaking down. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Checks this down to the running back. He made the stop, but 1st down from the 13.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they get a real shot to cut into this lead.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. 1st and goal, down 8. They've got to score and at a 2-point conversion to tie. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's in. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Well, here we go, Chris. They get the touchdown, and now it's all about the two-point play. Which play do you go with? Under a minute to go and a chance to tie this game up.
So they get the important touchdown, but they need the two-point conversion to tie the game. Wants to throw it. And he's got it. The two-point conversion ties the game. Might be headed for OT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort in that return. To begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
That's seriously.
They bring it down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Russell. It's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
That's ball game.
Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. A chance for this field goal kicker to be a hero and win it from 52 yards away. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. A chance for this field goal kicker to be a hero and win it from 52 yards away.
Short.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good.
Overtime we go.
He missed it. The game remains tied.
That's the offense first. Interesting.
So here comes our first play of overtime. QB keeper all the way. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. In the red area, it's Marshall. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out in practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. And here's the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive. It's 1st and goal now. 1st and goal, handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And they've got him.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
And now it's 3rd and goal. They've got just 2 plays left to try to punch it in here. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. You kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
How about this? A 2-point conversion now with the ball game on the line. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
Oh, he dropped it.
No, he didn't get in. They stopped him. They gambled to win the game right there.
Damn,
he
he
could
had
not
it.
score. The experts will say, Kurt.
My starting tight end. I should have caught it.